Hello everybody, welcome back to another video and welcome back to another WyattzWorld Extra. It has been a while. Today's video, I am going to be ranking the best video game franchises of all time, and I see franchises from PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, everything on here. I also would like to point out that I think I've at least tried everything besides maybe about 5 of these, so this should be a pretty complete tier list. One super quick plug, head over to gfuel.com, use code WyattzWorld, save yourself a discount on any G Fuel products, and let's rank the best video game franchises of all time. Alright guys, so here is the list and I have it separated into 6 categories. At the top we've got the elite games, below that we've got the great games, in the middle we've got the good/solid games. Starting the bottom half we have the overrated/not my favorite games, under that we've got the games that are hot trash, and finally at the bottom are the ones that, well, I don't know. Shouldn't be a lot of that in this list though. So anyway, we can now begin, and our first series is 2K. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I'll give it credit. I think 2K is pretty solid. Yeah, sure, everyone that comes out is the same game, but at least their gameplay doesn't get worse like Madden. Like, it stays the same. Alright, up next we've got Assassin's Creed, and I'm gonna take some heat here, and that's just okay. It's overrated. Dude, every game is the same game, just reskinned into a different time period. It's like Far Cry. Walking around some stupid town, doing some stupid missions, jumping on rooftops. Like, I don't think it's that good at all. After Assassin's Creed, we've got Banjo-Kazooie, a classic. I am familiar with nuts and bolts, but I know that there is a ton of these games. Honestly, I think that they're solid, but I wouldn't put them anything above that. I know I call them classics, but that doesn't mean that they're elite. After Banjo-Kazooie, we've got Batman. Okay, so listen, I've never actually played one of these, but I've, like, you know, sat around and messed around on my friends a little bit, and I actually thought it was something that I really would have enjoyed. Kind of felt like a Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order-esque game. Smooth combat, really satisfying combat. Had no idea what the story was about, but it was fun. All right, moving on, we got Battlefield. I'm gonna get yelled at here. Overrated. Battlefield's just, I mean, yeah, the first couple might have been good, but I'm not gonna lie. I was so into Call of Duty that I never played Bad Company 1, Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, or Battlefield 4. The only Battlefield I really ever played was Battlefield 1, or the World War II one, or, you know, the most recent terrible one. They didn't seem that fun to me. It didn't seem like you had a lot of objective. The leveling up was kind of weird. Like, you just play the one game, but then after that, everything that just happened in that game didn't really matter. At least that's how I felt about it. After Battlefield, we've got BioShock. Only played the first one, and I thought it was pretty solid, but it wasn't my favorite thing in the world. Granted, I also played it on keyboard and mouse, which I'm not comfortable with, so that probably ruined part of the experience. The game itself, the story, it was cool. Very original, it seemed unique, kind of scary, but I remember at the end of it, I was kind of like thinking to myself, when's this gonna end? I think I also heard that Infinite is the best one by far, and I've never touched it. After BioShock, we've got Borderlands. Borderlands is great. I love Borderlands. I mess hard with that game. Now, it's gonna sound kind of weird for me saying that when I tell you I've only ever played Borderlands 1, but I thought that Borderlands 1 was so much fun that I can speak for the whole franchise. And I know Borderlands 2 is better than 1, I've just never played it. Open world game, kind of like a Fallout or Skyrim-esque. Unique graphics, level trees, level up your weapons, craft things, I mean, it's cool. After Borderlands, we've got Call of Duty. Current COD is hot trash. Old COD was elite. Meaning, we're gonna put it right in the middle. I think COD now is it's just solid. Yeah, I could go hop on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and I could crank out an hour. But after that, I'm done, man. I need to get off, I need a break. It doesn't have the same replayability the old ones do. The leveling's different, there's no prestiging, there's no reward. It's been going downhill and it's sad. Up next, we got CSGO, a game I've never played, but a game I'm gonna call hot trash because it looks like hot trash, and I know they have such a passionate player base that it will make them angry to hear the game called trash, and I want to make people angry, so it's trash. After CSGO, we've got Crash Bandicoot. It's elite, classic, one of the best franchises ever made. They're actually coming out with like a new looking Crash Bash right now that I'm super excited about. If you don't like Crash Bandicoot, I just don't believe you. It's that simple. How don't you like it? If you like Mario, you like Crash Bandicoot. If you like video games, then you like Mario and Crash Bandicoot. They're side-scroller platformer games. And this one I will get crucified for, but I have always thought Crash Bandicoot, racing, whatever it may be, they have always done it better than Mario. Alright, am I making people mad yet? I hope so. Next up, we got Crysis. This was a game that I was familiar with back on the Xbox 360. There was a couple of them. I played one of them. I think I finished the first mission, and I never picked the game back up. I don't know. To me, it just felt like they were trying to make a gun game and they didn't know what else to do with it. Maybe I just didn't pay attention enough, but I didn't care for it. After Crysis, we've got Dark Souls, another very passionate player base here. Have never played this game, but I know enough about it that I would never want to play it, and that's because it's not for me. These games are intentionally supposed to be hard. I like a little challenge, but I don't like that kind of challenge. Like, it's really, really hard stuff. After Dark Souls, we've got Destiny. Hot trash. One of the most overrated, I can't begin to describe it. Both of them have been the same thing. They come out, they're a $60 game, and within a year, they're giving them away for free. It's just a grind. That's it. All you do is grind to get better armor. It sucks. Up next, we've got Diablo. It's a game I've always really wanted to get into, but I've actually never tried it, and I can't rate it, and I'm sorry. Next up, we've got Donkey Kong. Now, I have to separate this from the other Donkey Kong because, as you can see, they have the Donkey Kong Country logo, and that ain't it. This is classic Donkey Kong, where, you know, you're Mario trying to go up the ladder to get him. Okay, that game sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not fun at all. It's boring as hell. After that, we've got Doom. Not my favorite. I did try the first one. It was just a little bit too hardcore for me. Screamo music, slaughtering demons, blood flying everywhere constantly. Like, I wasn't grossed out or anything, but it was unnecessary and it was too much and it was too loud. After Doom, we've got, I don't know what this is. Is that Roblox? No, I don't think that's Roblox. I don't know what this is, I'm sorry. After that one, we've got the Elder Scrolls games. Oh boy. Because of Skyrim, Elite, and it's sad that I can't play Skyrim anymore. Like, seriously, I can't do it. I've played it way too much, but that game has thousands of hours, years of my life into it that I will never ever forget. It is my favorite game ever. After that, we've got Fallout, another great series by Bethesda. I'm gonna say great here. I think Skyrim's got the one up on Fallout, but I think Fallout 3 specifically was a very, very fun game. And New Vegas, I've heard, is amazing, but I've never played it. After Fallout, we've got FIFA. Not my favorite. I can't understand the controls. There's way too much to understand. After FIFA, we've got Final Fantasy. I think it's overrated. I've played one of them, and I cannot understand how they've made like 40 of them. After Final Fantasy, we have got, that's Forza. Solid. It's a racing game. I don't think it's as fun as Mario Kart or Crash Team Racing or anything because, you know, you're not shooting rockets at people and stuff, but it's okay. After Forza, we've got Gears of War. Oh, man. Kind of like Doom. I did not like this game. I actually thought it was really, really overrated. Played the first one. I tried to play the second one. I tried to play, I think, the Judgment Day one, and then I played Gears 5 even. I'm not with it. I think the movement's clunky in it. I think the story's stupid. Just seemed like every enemy I ever played was an absolute bullet sponge, too. They just got harder as you went on. Like, it was dumb. After Gears of War, we've got God of War. My most recent obsession, my most recent pickup. I played the first one. I started it last week, beat it. Now I'm on Ragnarok. Elite. I legitimately thought God of War 2018 was the second best game I've ever played. Honestly, I said that. I said it was just under Skyrim. Objectively, these games are perfect. They're smooth. The combat is fun. Awesome, fun little puzzles to do in them. I think they're as enjoyable as they can get. After God of War, we've got Gran Turismo. Just like Forza, man. I mean, okay. The car game, you're just going around in circles. After that, we've got GTA. GTA is elite. It's a game that you can just go back to every month and play it for a week if you need to. Never gets old. Do whatever you want. It's comical. It's a good time. After GTA, we've got this, which I don't know, and I'm sorry, which would bring us to Halo. Halo to me is great. Classic. I think all the campaigns are very fun. The multiplayer was fun. I've actually heard that the new one kind of picked it up now, but it flopped when it first launched. Either way, Halo was like a unique shooter of its time, and it's maintained that unique form. After Halo, we've got Kirby. Kirby's great, but it's just too easy. Like, there's zero challenge in the games at all, but they are fun to play. After Kirby, we've got The Last of Us. I've only played the first one, and I can say it was elite, but it's a game that I don't ever want to play again. After that, we've got League of Legends. Might as well just give me Carpal Tunnel. That game is trash, bro. Next up, we got Left 4 Dead. Classic 360 zombie games. They were great. Moving on from Left 4 Dead, we got the Lego games. These are good / solid. The Star Wars one really spoiled them all for me. And don't say it's because it's a kid's game, man. The Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker saga, they made it for a 2-year-old to play it. After that, we've got Madden. Trash. Moving on, we got Mario. Mario's elite. Just like Crash Bandicoot, even though I said I'm more of a Crash fan, Mario has still been superb. Legendary, one of the most iconic gaming mascots of all time. After Mario, we've got Mass Effect. Don't shoot me. I have never gotten around to Mass Effect. I've heard great things besides Andromeda. All right, moving on, we got Mega Man, and actually I'm glad Metroid is right by it because I'm gonna say the same exact thing about Metroid that I'm gonna say about Mega Man. If you've played Mario, then you've played both of these games. Like, they just felt like Mario knockoffs to me. I have never ever found either of them fun. Jump over obstacles, 2D platform side scroller. After Metroid, we got Minecraft, Elite. After Minecraft, we've got MLB games. Solid. Actually, I think they're more overrated now. The gameplay of a baseball game is ungodly boring. That's the only bad thing about them. Like, they actually come out with good products. It's just that it's not fun. After that, we've got Need for Speed. This is the better racing games, if you're asking me, because they're unrealistic. After Need for Speed, we've got Chell. Solid. After Chell, we've got Overwatch. Ass. Especially since the second one is just the first one with an update. Like, the game's trash. It's just an online game and it's garbage. After Overwatch, we've got Pac-Man. Wow, did Fortnite actually not make this list? Anyway, Pac-Man is, solid, I guess, for 5 minutes. After Pac-Man, we've got Pokemon. Obviously Elite. Probably the best franchise ever. Catch them all, you battle with them. I mean, it's just, if you like Pokemon, you like it. If you don't, you don't. All right, up next, we got Portal. I actually thought Portal was pretty fun. I only played, I think, actually it was the second one, not even the first. I mean, it was fun though. It was just like a puzzle game, but you shoot portals and jump through. It was kind of actually satisfying. After Portal, we've got Ratchet and Clank. These are great. I wouldn't say they're elite because I still don't want to replay them and I haven't played them for 3 years, but when I did play them, I thought they were a lot of fun. After that, we've got Red Dead Redemption. I'm only saying great because I've never been able to finish a campaign because they are too damn long. Dude, the games are like 60 hours. Like, I can't do that. Our next victim is Resident Evil. Good solid franchise. Really enjoy the horror ones, but even the other ones are pretty fun. They're pretty addicting. After Resident Evil, we've got my least favorite game of all time, Rocket League. It is trash. It is garbage. It is not fun. It has a learning curve that if you're just gonna start playing the game, I would tell you don't even bother. And if you play it with your friends, there is a 100% chance somebody is going to quit within 3 games because you are all screaming at each other. After Rocket League, we've got The Sims. Overrated. I've never understood the hype behind it. I've tried to play The Sims. So boring. After The Sims, we've got Skylanders. Never touched it. Never intend to until maybe I have a child. After Skylanders, we've got Smash Bros. Very overrated game. It's fun for a fight. How people can just pick this up for days on end and play it for hours upon hours is beyond me. After Smash, we're on to Metal Gear Solid. I apologize greatly. I have never touched it. After that, we've got Sonic. And I'm not gonna lie, Sonic Frontiers is gonna save this about 4 levels. I think I would have put Sonic either in trash or overrated. Now I'm gonna say it's great because I enjoyed Frontiers so much, but I thought the old Sonic games were garbage. I didn't think they were fun and I thought they were wannabe Marios. After Sonic, we've got Spider-Man. Great games as well. Miles Morales is probably one of my favorite games on PlayStation 5. I just wish it was longer. After Spider-Man, we've got Star Wars. I'm gonna say elite because of Jedi Fallen Order. That game is top 10 for sure. Up next, I don't know what this is. After that, we've got Terraria. Played it for 2 seconds, honestly. I'll say it was solid. It was like a 2D Minecraft. After that, we've got The Witcher. Sorry, guys, haven't played it. I've heard The Witcher 3 is one of the best games of all time, though. Up next, we've got Uncharted. Solid. It's like Crash Bandicoot. It's the same makers. I just think it's kind of too much of a copy-paste of it that I don't think it's as good. After Uncharted, we've got World of Warcraft. Trash. After World of Warcraft, we've got Zelda. I am sorry, guys. I think that Breath of the Wild is, I can't get into it at all. I think it's so overrated. I've tried to play it 6 times. I don't understand it. After that, we've got Fall Guys. Ran its chorus, it was boring within 2 days. After that, we've got Among Us. That game was flat out trash. It was so 10-year-old kids could just spam buttons. I recognize this, but I don't think I've played it. Sorry. After that, we've got Donkey Kong, and this is actual Donkey Kong, like Donkey Kong Country. This I would say is good. And then finally is a game that I can't tell by the picture they gave me. All right, guys, I know that list kind of ended as a half-ass there, but other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy it. I think it's okay. I think it's kind of solid. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me ranking video game franchises. If you did, you already know what to do. Comment, like, subscribe, turn that bell on. I do my best to post on this channel every single day. With everything I just said, I'm gonna hop off and get this edited so you guys can watch it on time. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always, I will see you the next time I upload.